So I think a new idea is coming on this YouTube channel tomorrow. New investment idea. I hope nobody slows me down. It's ready to go. In today's market, as I said before, people are just selling things pennies on a dollar. And let me show you here on Oroco. So everybody's starting to talk about copper now. The other day, billionaire investor Stanley Druckenmiller, speaks on CNBC, and he talked about copper. So I'm just going to take you to that. And he said, copper is a pretty simple story. It takes 12 years, a green field, to produce copper. And you've got EVs, the grid, data centers, and believe it or not, munitions. These missiles all got enough copper in them. And the world's getting hot, and we just think the supply and demand situation is incredible for the next 5 or 6 years. So we already know that. We've already known that for many years, right? And so how do people are selling things for pennies on a dollar? And why is it going to be so easy to make money from these levels? Well, when somebody sells you things for pennies on a dollar, it doesn't take too much brains. It doesn't take too much to make money. If you have an idiot seller, I mean, you don't have to be a genius to make money. See, look at this. So the PEA that Oroco did, like at the end of last year, there was a sensitivity analysis to the price of copper. So when they came out with this, the price of copper was, here at like 385, and then the net present value for the project was like between 1.5 billion and 1 billion, right? So it was like 1.2 billion after tax, right? Well, now copper, silver, moly, gold. Copper is the main metal, but other metals are also up. They are up more than the chart provides here. Okay, so with today's metal prices, the after-tax NPV for Santa Tomas is about $2.8 billion. So it went from about 1.2 to 2.8. It's somewhere here. So think about this. Almost $3 billion. And why am I saying almost? Well, it's almost because 2.8 is almost 3. But also, they are about to do an updated PEA, right? They told us that it would increase the NPV, blah, 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 blah. So if everything stays the same, I expect the after-tax NPV to be at least $3 billion, right? I think it's reasonable to think that they would increase the NPV by 200 million from 2.8, right? So at least $3 billion, I think. Now, the updated PEA might not be using the current metal prices. So the numbers that they report will probably be different, but using today's metal prices just gives you an idea of what the NPV of that project is today as of now. And how do we compare this to the market cap? So 3 billion. Oroco's market cap is about 130 million. But now, this is Canadian. This is US dollars. So the market cap of Oroco is really less than 100 million. Less than 100 million for an asset that has an NPV of $3 billion. And everybody is talking about copper. Everybody is starting to get on the bandwagon, right? And people are still not connecting the dots. They are still throwing away incredibly valuable assets for pennies on a dollar.